To you, Taurus, out here. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, what's going on here for you, Taurus, is that a lot of you are in a position of you actually have the strength, the devil, and then you also have the Nine of Swords. These three cards. So, what's going on here for you, Taurus, is that you, Taurus, right? You're in a position where, you're in a position where, let me slow down because I just have so much to talk about. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. So, okay. So this is okay. So let me say this, right? You Taurus are on point. The thing is that you Taurus are having so much fun. It's like you don't want anybody to come back because they're gonna come back on some BS. So you don't want someone to show up, come back, and then the next thing you know, they show up and come back, and then you Taurus are like, what you doing back here? You Taurus are having so much fun in life. Y'all actually want people to stay away. If you're not with them, if you haven't hung out with them, if they're not coming to you on some respectful type style, the way that they interact with you, they've figured out a couple of things, you Taurus don't want them back. That's what these three cards mean. Really four cards. Really five. That's what these five cards mean, right? The Strength card, the Devil card, the Nine of Swords. You would have thought that you're having the worst time imaginable. That's not true. That's not true. Y'all are not having the worst time imaginable. Y'all are living y'all life. Y'all are having fun. Y'all are doing your thing. Y'all are doing the things that y'all want to do and live in y'all life. And so the reason why I does not know that is because the Hermit and the Magician, which is evidence, right? It represents you have left that behind and you're having fun. Like, you know how like when you're having fun and things are happening so great for you, but it's like the only thing that you want is for it to not stop. You don't want goofies to come to you and talk some nonsense to you, and you Taurus are like, here they are, they're back. They come back. They're back one more time. Right? They're back one more time. They're here again. You've already done your thing. You Taurus are having so much fun, and then they're back. I don't know about y'all, but I've dated or kind of dated a couple of people like that before, where it's like I'm engaging, I'm having fun, I'm doing my thing and everything like that, right? And then the next thing you know, we hit a rough patch, or they stop talking to me, or whatever, right? Whatever, right? Whatever. This ain't just one time this happened to me. It's happened to me a lot of times. And so I'm like, okay, it is what it is, right? And then I move forward with my life, right? And then it is what it is. And then they come back, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like they tried to elbow in my life. I didn't necessarily invite them back. That's where you Taurus is. That's where y'all are right now. They just overdo it sometimes. But that's where it is that you Taurus actually are. Y'all are in position where you Taurus very much so are in a space where you don't want anybody that you used to hang out with giving you a hard time to come back in your life, because you're having a lot of fun. You're having a lot of fun. And so that's what this thing is about. Because the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the Scorpio energy, they don't know what it is that they did, right? Wouldn't be a Taurus video if there was no Scorpio. That's kind of like an inside joke kind of thing, like a running inside joke. If you know, you know. If you've been here with me for a long time, Scorpio energy usually comes up in a Taurus reading. Scorpio is the opposite zodiac sign of Taurus. You know what I'm saying? And so the position that you Taurus are in right now is the Five of Swords and the King of Wands, because they didn't want to be good with you. They didn't want to be good for you. They didn't want to make it work with you. So guess what? You Taurus are like, oh well, life goes on, right? Life goes on, and you're moving forward with your life. No harm, no foul. Life goes on. You got to do what it is that you got to do. You got to live your life. And so that's what's going on with you, Taurus. Y'all are having fun, Scorpio energy, and you're letting things be what they are, right? You're not like trying to resurrect the past, trying to bring it up again and go back to exes or goofy stuff like this. You Taurus are leaving the past in the past. You're learning. See, a lot of times, is it done? A lot of the times, people don't know. A lot of the times, people don't know how to learn from the past without getting emotionally stuck there. And that's not you, Taurus, at all. A lot of y'all are just like, let bygones be bygones. And you're moving forward. Like I said, you're having so much fun. You just don't want anyone from the past to pop up, because I'm not even going to lie to you, Taurus. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes people pop up from the past whom you thought you like, hey, you whatever, right? You just chilling, you move forward. And then you have a lot of people who will stalk you. And they stalk you, especially when you moving forward, and especially when you ain't done them any harm. You moving forward, you're not disrespectful to them, you ain't gonna dog them out or any of that type of stuff. I've had that a lot of times. One of the best ways to kind of be over people or to not rock with people anymore is when you engage with people, you interact with people, and like you're in a position where like the way that you move, you're not disrespectful, you're not dogging them out. You done with them, but it's also a situation where it's like you're not gonna go in and go wild and talk wild and whatnot. You just move on. You just do your thing, you just live your life. That's when they get really attached a lot of the times. Because now it's like it's that attraction to know that you're not upset about it. And this is why it is, I talk about it a million times, like, even to the guys, right? To the ladies too, but even to the guys, don't sweat the rejection thing. Don't sweat that. Don't sweat that, because when you know how to take rejection and you step off, you're like, whatever, right? It is what it is. People are attracted to that. People are still attracted to that. Just because they reject you, see, now we're going to another thing, right? Just because people reject you does not mean that they're not attracted. People will be like, well, why do they reject you? Because they're in the game, or they're either in the game, right? Playing games, or they have their own emotional issues that they have to essentially work out. Either way it goes, you can't get so upset and bent out of shape and being mad. You gotta, you kind of have to let that be what it is and accept it and be like, I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna be upset. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I do that all the time, especially within the past. It's 2025. Especially within the past 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? Especially within the past 5-6 years. I still talk good about. I'm honest, but I still talk good about the ladies who I hung out with within the past 5 years, because that's when a lot of development took place for me, right? Like I was developing before, but even more so now, where it's like I know how to leave without talking wild. So even if I may rock with a person before, I still don't talk wild about them like that. Maybe I will a little, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't get out of hand where it's like, dang, didn't you want to rock with this person? Like, how you just gonna just flip like that? No. That's not what it is. That's not what it is for me. And so you, Taurus, are very attractive. You doing your thing. You living your life. You having a lot of fun. And it's the fact that you not holding on to, and the thing is, you're not doing it to be a player. Some of you Taurus may not even be playing the field, truth be told. Some of y'all may not even be playing the field. Some of you Taurus may be just on some stuff where the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, y'all just talking to people, but it don't mean that y'all are playing the field. It's just that what's making you more attractive is that, yeah, a lot of y'all look good, but also you know how to interact with people, right? You're a socialite. You know how to socialize with a lot of people, but you don't rub them the wrong way, and they like that, right? You're not disrespectful. You're not coming off as a dog, right? You still know how to be like, hey, XYZ, I'm going about your business, right? You're not disrespectful with it, you know? So stuff like that, you know what I mean? So let's clarify the Four of Wands. You have the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and then you have the Eight of Swords. So to clarify the Four of Wands, right? The Four of Wands so let's get one thing straight. The Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands represents you not tripping out about the outcomes of how, if and when relationships don't work. You having a lot of fun. And it's you not tripping out is what's making you more attractive than what you are. Now, granted, I know a lot of you Taurus, especially y'all Taurus ladies, a lot of y'all fine as a mug. But the point is, mind your business. But the point is, anyway, look, that's neither here nor there. Look, the point is that y'all look really good. But what's making y'all even more attractive is the fact that y'all not disrespectful of people when you are not with them. You're not talking about them like they're nothing, right? Or they're less than nothing, or they're trash. That's not what you're doing. You still know how to maintain a level of respect that's there. And so a lot of people don't know what to do with it. This kind of value that you bring, that's a lot of people are attracted to that. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how goofy people try to make it seem. I'm telling you from personal experience. There's been times where I've stopped talking to a person, and then a week later they called me back. They texted me back. We've decided to stop texting each other, but then I'm moving on with my life, and I just hope that they're doing well. They called me. I've gotten I think no caller ID number. No. I think it's unknown. Anyway, either it's no caller ID or unknown. But I think no caller ID means that it's somebody that you know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But I think no caller ID means anyway, let me know in the comment section which one is which. But one of them is you have the person in your contacts, but they're blocking their number. And the other one is you don't know the other. This person is not in your contacts. Anyway, the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords right here represents for you, Taurus, y'all are living y'all life. And there's more to come. So that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I love this reading because it shows that a lot of you Taurus, you're still the lovers of the zodiac, but at the same time, you're learning how to move on in a healthy way. and it still keeps your value, and it still keeps the value of other people. You know, you don't have to treat people like trash on your way out, or other people don't have to treat you like trash on their way out as well. You know how to still keep things nice, wrap tight, cordial, because you need to be worried about anybody who's running around out here talking about every time they break up with somebody, it's wild 100% of the times. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K at 23,800 and change. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.